Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I have the privilege to invite the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohammed Juldeh Jalloh, to propose to the toast of His Excellency the President, Health, Peace, Security. Honorable Juldeh Jalloh.
Your Excellency, Chairman of the National Security Council, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honorable Ministers, Security and Defense personnel, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. First, I want to add my voice to all the security personnel, senior officers and ministers, to thank Her Excellency for this wonderful occasion that every year signal the end of a very challenging security and defense landscape. Your Excellency, as Chairman of the National Security Council, when you assumed office in 2018, there was no doubt that you had two broad challenges. First is what we call the moral challenge, because every security and defense officer in this country believed that their life, their welfare, their capability is not going to improve under any other president than His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. If you go to Kenema, if you go to Falaba, you go to every corner of this country, defense and security personnel, they are confident that improvement in their life and their capability is going to be under your administration. I know that was a very heavy obligation. Second was you set out clear parameters about how you want to respond to that aspirations of security personnel. That is essentially under four broad outlines. One, you wanted to improve the tactical, operational capability of the defense and security forces. Second, you wanted to improve their welfare. And finally, you instructed us, including the Minister of Defense, that you wanted to improve the international standing and image of the defense and security forces. The first one, which is the tactical capability, under your leadership, you have instructed us to ensure that we increase the intelligence capability of the intelligence infrastructure. That is the CISU and ONS. We have spent a lot of money. Today, the intelligence capability of Sierra Leone, compared to our neighboring countries, has appreciated a lot. Today, as a government, we can boast of tactical powers that has allowed us to maintain peace and security and diffuse tension in this country under your instruction. When it comes to the operational capability, we have also bought a lot of vehicles. Today, we spent money to improve the operational intelligence vehicles of the police force. We have bought additional vehicles for the police, and we are in the process to negotiate additional vehicles to improve the mobility capacity of the police under your instruction. We have also bought additional mobility stuff for the military, the RSLAF. For the first time since independence in this country, that under your instruction, we have bought for the military customized vehicle. These are not civilian vehicles. These are military vehicles. They are spare parts. You cannot find them in any shops. So these are military vehicles. They are not electronic, but they are modern vehicles to increase the operational capability of the RSLAF, particularly to enforce the forward patrol bases. As we are speaking today, we have 4 of the forward patrol bases that are up and running, which has no doubt attracted admiration from our Guinean counterpart. When I was going to Guinea recently, one of these vehicles accompanied me to the border, and to the admiration of the Guinean army, they all came, they were surrounding the vehicle like a lantern, because they realized that these are military-made vehicles. All this is under your instruction. Also, on the operational capability, we are trying to fix the communication of the military, the RSLAF and the police to enhance their capability for rapid response. We have built, like the Minister of Internal Affairs said, additional police stations. For the first time, we've decided to build an operational police base at the Lumley Beach, just to improve security at the Lumley Beach, along the Lumley Beach Golf Course Lumley axis. And we are going to officially launch that in the next coming days. On the welfare issue, His Excellency, under your instruction for the first time in this country, that in the past 3 years, this government has increased by 25% the salary of all defense and security officers. It means by 2023, defense and security officers will have a salary increment of about 100%. That has increased the morale. We have also rationalized the supply of essential items like rice to the police and the RSLAF with a special purpose vehicle that allow the Ministry of Finance to live up to their expectations. Equally, His Excellency, under your instruction, we have recruited additional personnel, and we have allowed the Defense and the Police Council to endorse, under your instruction, the promotion of thousands of both military and police personnel. Like the IG says, now the police can go wow all over the place, because morale is high, and then their conditions of service have improved. On the international and image making, it is under your leadership that for the first time in this country, we have a United Nations African Union police contingent in Addis Ababa that is commanded by a Sierra Leonean police officer. That has increased tremendously the international standing of the Sierra Leone police force, and we continue to supply police officers to international peacekeeping missions. And the feedback we are getting and the report we are getting from that has been very, very positive. Just last Wednesday, we had a special police council to design the security architecture for the festive season. We have improved security and police presence in the Lunge International Airport, extending that even to the boat crossing areas. And also, we have designed a special security architecture to provide security for the western area, particularly where you have the nocturnal economy around the Lumley Beach, Lumley area, and Aberdeen. And that one is going to be effective this night. Me and the Inspector General have promised to go around this night by 1 o'clock to ensure that all security patrol, police patrol, are in their places and they are doing their work. Security architecture, security and defense architecture have seen tremendous improvement in this country. Like our acting ONS coordinator just said, and my brother Fekaya was saying, security is not just about holding arms and moving around, but we have been able, through the tactical improvement that we've got now, to diffuse tensions and be able to bring to book even people who misuse the social media. This is because we now have that capability to do so and to track people who misuse the social media and to bring them to book. So under your leadership in the last 3 years and this year, we have improved tremendously. And we know that you have made the Security Council a family. Because in the Security Council, we have the opportunity now under your instruction to invite ministers from different sectors to address issues that are affecting their sector. And this has no doubt created opportunity for ministers to interact with the security family and also take in good faith some of the recommendations we are making to stabilize their respective status. So on that note, and based on those achievements and your contribution to developing the security and the defense forces to improve its tactical and operational capability, the welfare of soldiers and police and prisons officers, and also the image and international standing of the Sierra Leone Defense and Security Forces, I want to use this opportunity on that positive note. Coming at the end of the year, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, join me to raise your glasses to drink to the health of our chairman of the National Security Council, Commander-in-Chief of the Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Thank you very much.